Welcome back, YouTube, to what will hopefully be the end of the episode. Why have... Too far from a security outpost. Okay, we'll have to build another security outpost then.
Attention all personnel, work is over for today.
He says that, but yet there's a whole lot of work going on. We need steel for that. You still want that. 25 steel. More high-quality labor! Okay, so how much do I need to get the thermal hull? 25 steam exchangers. Okay, so we got a lot of steam exchangers to go. And we're only 2 days ahead of schedule.
All personnel, man your workplaces.
Seems the last news from London's right across the camp. Blah 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 blah. Let people talk. This isn't good, but I don't. Fury isn't going to stop the conflicts.
Report to the construction site immediately.
If the conflicts don't strike. Okay. So I need more steel. Even more steel. Okay, so you're getting transitioned to steel. Because we need more steel. We need to increase the steel coming in. So really that's the only thing limiting us from completing our goals.
Workday is over. Remember to stow the tools.
I'm at the point where we don't think we need any more wood, and I'm just going to prioritize on trying to get everything done, which means prioritizing steel production. Makes them build faster and makes them cheaper, so let's get that research done. Probably disposing of the bodies is probably the main way that we're spending our wood.
Report to your quarters.
Okay, so with that, we can start on the first piece of the thermal hull. I'm pretty sure these are convicts kind of dying en masse at this point, seeing as I'm not getting more bodies to repatriate. And at some point I made the executive decision that we're burying the convicts in the generator, apparently. And it's gotten even colder. This is about the temperature where Frostpunk starts at -20. Which means we're going to start running into the normal Frostpunk problems of we need to actually contemplate heating some buildings. Like the cookhouse does not. Oh no, the cookhouse will still work. If we get so that in 2 days we will reach the point where our cookhouse won't work unless we find more heat.
Attention! Get to work immediately!
Should have one more batch of labor. We lose access to labor. Okay. So we got that as cheap as it can be. Probably now time to start thinking about heating. So that's 20 steel, of course. Yeah, that's 20 steel, of course. We're ahead of schedule, so I will take the delay for those heaters. You know what? Sure. I will disassemble one of the Overwatch points. You cover both of those. You don't cover anything that nothing else covers. Well, disassemble you. Get the braziers running. Get the braziers researched for when we need them, because I'm probably going to want to start setting them up in 2 days. And annoyingly, I think they're going to cost steel. It's the only resource I'm really short on.
Attention all personnel. Work is over for today.
Okay, so there's the 25 we need. Time to get the other thermal hull up.
The work shift starts. Move. Attention. Emergency.
Yeah, that's gonna happen with convicts where we haven't set up any safety precautions. Okay, do I want more convicts? You know what? I don't need more, so we're gonna take a steam core and then fill the rest of the convicts. So it's barely any convicts. Basically just taking a steam core because we can. This will be the last shipment coming in.
All employees, leave your workplaces in order.
We are well ahead of schedule. So we will finish the generator, and then the question will be, do I try to make it perfect using the horrible prisoner labor? Horrible as in it makes you a horrible person, not it's actually a bad system for actually getting the generator done, apparently. In fact, it probably would have gone easier had I just accepted being evil. Had I just gone down the tree a lot faster to get to the evil, so we could get the convict powers sooner. So, for the extras, I need 45 of those and 25 of the other. So, 25 of those. Yeah. 25 of... oh. 45, not 25. So I got 25 queued up. Need another 20 after that. Okay.
Wrap up well. The frost is here. Report to your workplaces.
There we go. So there's the generator complete. So there's simple victory. Do we go for perfect victory? The final challenge. Yes, we stay. You know, it said motivation rise greatly, and then it barely moves. It barely moves at all. It's almost like the game knows I'm not using the nice type of labor, and thus do not deserve the hurrah. How do I do those upgrades? Oh, I've also got to research them, don't I? Yes. Riser, overdrive. Okay. So still need a metric load of steel. Congratulations on finishing the construction.
Workday is over. Remember to stow the tools.
Glass ships. Either end, or I can try to stop him leaving. I'm gonna try stopping them leaving. We're waiting for the icebreakers. We're finishing this generator, men. By finishing it, I mean finishing it perfectly. We got 7 days to finish. Or I will accept that we were unable to make it perfect. Though we were able to technically win. I could have just accepted the end right there and it would have been fine. Actually, for the moment, let's not put them at risk when I don't need them at risk. Because I need a bunch of research done, don't I? In fact, if anything, it's time that the engineers pull their weight. Okay. I'll take them from there then. This isn't depends on when it's in the area. Okay. Take from here. Yeah. Right. Let's research faster. Because we got 4 researches, and then we got a bunch of things we gotta make. Alright. So, okay, so those places, a bunch of places just shut down, right? So we can disassemble you, disassemble you. These still have steel in them. Disassemble you, disassemble you. We can send a bunch of workers there. We're gonna have a very hard time trying to do anything with any real motivation at this point, but... Oh, and that food supply is empty. Okay, so you can go to the next food supply.
To work. Remember to report slackers.
Okay, so there's the 45. Those. Oh, and I need it for the research. Okay. Oh, so that means I don't get... Oh, I only have to research them. I don't have to actually... It's not like an install thing. So I got lots of convex I don't need at this point. Other than to rapidly build things. We're gonna run out of coal. I don't think I have enough coal. Ah, I didn't think that far ahead. We've got iron, but we've got no coal. Okay, I need to disassemble all those coal braziers because I'm going to need the coal. Sorry, people who wanted to be warm. I'm going to have to about face on providing you any warmth. And we might have to build a charcoal foundry to get the coal.
Attention all personnel. Work is over for today.
I'm not addressing that. In fact, if anything, I've addressed it the other way around. I have determined that I do not have the coal to heat your houses and complete our mission. Yeah, I need to fire up the kiln. I've just deduced that. But that requires research in the kiln. Do I have a heater somewhere? I don't see the plume of smoke coming off of the heater. Must have something to generate air consuming coal. That's not relevant. Coal. This one. No. Don't have anything consuming coal. So something's consuming coal. It's generating consuming coal. Because I don't have anything that says it's consuming coal. Steam hubs. Oh, so supposedly I do have a steam hub. Where is the last? There's the last one. I think it's even colder. Alright, I need you to invent the charcoal kiln ASAP. Please and thank you.
All employees, report for work at once.
Nope, healthcare's off. It's not coming back on until I get the braziers or insulation on it.
All employees, leave your workplaces in order.
Okay, I am going to at least, because I think we need it, heat the healthcare department. Sorry, everyone. Well, I'm about to say sorry, everyone else. You're not as important in the healthcare department, but I suspect to many of the people who are going to be able to then go to the healthcare department, they're going to probably appreciate that they can get some healthcare.
Attention! Get to work immediately!
Almost there. As the death toll continues to rise, because that's what we're doing apparently. That's the solution to our immediate problems, is not to deal with them, apparently. And it is kind of working. Okay, I need 3 more of these, which means I need 120 coal. You'll fear us. We have a deadline, people.
Shift is over. Report to your quarters.
Almost there. I need to move the sawmill. Remember, this is like, what, first, maybe second week of normal Frostpunk, and this is the level of cold they would normally be dealing with? Though I suppose they do have the generator. The generator is a big help. Okay, so that's all the coal I need to do the generator upgrade. So the rest of it is to go to warming houses.
Report to your workplaces.
Okay, well we got all the houses up to chilly. This is about what you'd expect. This point, well, week 1, week 2 of the beginning of the game, guys. Except for the population and the number of gravely sick. Wouldn't normally have that problem.
Workday is over. Remember to stow the tools.
Yeah, I can't build you an infirmary because it's not going to get researched and we're not going to have the resources in time.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
How many? Okay, so we can disassemble you, disassemble you, disassemble you. We're just gonna start tearing things down we don't need to recover wood. To try to build the medical requirements we need to try to treat the remaining sick. And we don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. Or you. Or you. Technically don't need you anymore. Yeah, the Panopticon has claimed a few hundred victims.
All employees, report for work at once.
We're gonna tear the public house down and move it to a little safer place, hopefully. Well, yeah, it's the horror stories of the last couple days. We're literally waiting for the icebreaker here. So when the icebreakers get here, we officially win the mission. And I think technically with what I've got going, I can't lose.
All employees, leave your workplaces in order.
Two days. Sure. We can get enough people to actually show up to work. We'll heat homes in 2 days. Protesting. I need you to be working. How many people do we actually have in our houses at this point? We have 245 vacant beds. There's 80 people left in the city. No. You need to make the fuel to keep you warm.
Attention all personnel. Work is over for today.
Alright, well, if there's anyone to rescue in 2 days, we'll be leaving. I'd say they'd be better off turning the generator on, but they don't have the coal to do that. uh
All personnel, man your workplaces.
at this point, we don't let's give up on trying to keep both of them light. That's not gonna work. Oh, and you're not gonna even function with that levels, so public house is going. Public house is going, you're going. If we can get free workers to actually build that road, the road will get built. That's a big if. We need wood, so anyone that can go gather that wood, go gather wood.
Shift is over. Report to your quarters.
Now it's a good thing that on this, I think on this map you can't lose to getting your discontent too high or your motivation too low. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that at this point the city, with how many have died, would be very much murking me at this point. Oh, there's no wood in range anymore. Honestly, I think you find Winterhome in a better state than this at this point. Though this has a working generator. In fact, it has a perfected generator. Everything else has gone absolutely horrible. The generator is probably filled with more corpses than most cities. We did our best. In that we actually got the generator complete. We got all the extra bonuses complete. We just a lot of people died. A lot of people died. Um, if if I have the time tomorrow, I will probably play this again. I'll turn the difficulty down and show you how you can do it on normal difficulty without killing hundreds of people. Because I've definitely done it without killing hundreds of people. But this is the first time I've actually played on difficulties above normal. So, yeah. On lower difficulties, it's not that bad. On this difficulty, I didn't do that well. And I do know difficulty goes higher. Not going higher. I I barely did that one. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, this will be the end of this part. Might not be the end of the series because I might come back and do another playthrough on the last autumn, but this is where this playthrough is ending. If you watch the VOD of me attempting to record this live on Twitch, because the first two attempts aren't gonna go up on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it because I obviously didn't do well. I did better the first time I did the second time. The second time I just sort of like, no, that part isn't gonna work. Before we even attempted to start building the generator. But this time I successfully got the generator complete. I hope you can learn from this. I like Frostpunk. Maybe I'm not very good at doing higher difficulties. Maybe look to someone like DDR Jake for that. As you can see, we lost 200 plus workers. 178 of them convicts. We lost a lot of convicts. We basically sacrificed convicts' lives to build that generator. So hopefully whoever lives in this new Liverpool goes ahead and actually makes good use of it. Because we sacrificed a few hundred lives for it. So catch you next time.